Berea against Brooks. Pass to Turner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Indiana. Young comes in for Jefferson, and it's Teague in for Brooks. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Barnes. Anderson comes in for Seth Curry. Wesley Matthews checked in for Harris. And it's Williams in for Berea. He hits the second from the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Matthews against Stuckey. Left side, Williams. Back to Matthews. Dallas moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Nowitzki for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nowitzki's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Dallas. Williams against Teague. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge score right there.
Anderson a screen on Teague. Williams inside. Teague covering. To the inside. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Matthews. Nowitzki's got 33 points.
You got to love the way Nowitzki demands the ball. He's not asking for it. He's making him throw it to him. When the game's on the line, he wants to be the one to take the shot.
These are the moments that Jeff Teague lives for. He loves close games.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Matthews. Back to Williams. Anderson a screen on Teague. It's Williams with the drive. And it's Miles with the rebound. Here's Indiana now. It's a 3-point game. Teague. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Williams against Teague. Anderson a screen on Teague. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's Anderson. Good! The Pacers call timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Teague inside the line. Misses. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this is the kind of win you
Sharge passes to McConnell. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. They push it up 4 on 3. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Adams. Cantor's got 6 in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Now here's Embiid.
A much-needed hoop right there. What a game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Noel. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Okafor. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Cantor. And it's Andre Robertson in for Domantas Sabonis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. See if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. Adams with the screen on McConnell. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 46 points.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense. That was clutch at crunch time. Cashed it in.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 48.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And Embiid throws it down.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Double team on Westbrook. And now we've got the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Inside. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Collison. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
So it's the Thunder now. Outside Westbrook. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all.
Gordon the pass to Brewer. Here's Harden. And he hits it to tie the game up. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Here's Russell. And Capella sends it back.
Showing his defense can speak for itself. Tremendous block.
And the basket by Gordon. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Here is Russell after Eric Gordon's bucket. Here's Dang. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he was not going to be denied on that play, and now a chance for the and one.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nance, and it's Williams in for Clarkson. And then for Houston, Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Riza comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Eric Gordon. Luol Deng, no good on the free throw.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
And the basket by Harden.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Now here's Williams. Zubac, a screen on Beverly. Here's Williams. Zubac. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Harden against Russell. Harden gets to Ariza. Anderson outside. To the paint. It's deflected. Dives for it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Timeout called. Rockets. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. 5 on the clock. The three from Harden. Randall grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Williams against Anderson. Now here's Williams. Guarded closely. Zubac, a screen on Anderson. Here's Williams. It's good!
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Wall. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Splitter with a screen on Wall. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here they come. And here they go. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Schroeder against Wall. Back to Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen for Schroeder. Here he goes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just terrific touch from the big fella. Splitter taking the hit like a champ and just finishing with ease.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Timeout, Wizards. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Splitter. Gortat's checked in for Washington. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Porter passes to Wall. Here's Beal. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Here's Wall. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Howard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. All with it. Beal finds Gortat. And here's Morris for 3. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Smart against Wade. Pass to McDermott. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Gibson loves coming through for his team when they need him to.
The Celtics call time. Boston making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bradley comes in for Zeller. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Marcus Smart. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Rondo. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Lopez finds Butler. Back to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Thomas goes in.
Now, that's a skill Thomas has mastered. Driving the lane, drawing the foul, using his body to get defenders to foul him and get himself to the line. And when he gets to the line, he doesn't miss many.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Wade against Bradley. Wade left side. Shoots over Bradley. Wade, good. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half.
Dwayne Wade is a beast. No moment too big for him.
Rondo against Thomas. Lopez with the block. Rondo passes to Wade. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, outside for Rondo. Gibson with the screen on Thomas. And it's Rondo penetrating. And they'll get another chance. Back to Wade. To the inside, Lopez. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson with a screen on Rondo. And Thomas, here we go. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler kicks to Wade. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
A different look now for Portland. Aminu's checked in, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Evan Turner. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Paul. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Clippers. Redick is in the corner. Clock clock at 6. Griffin kicks to Paul. And stolen by Lillard. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 4.
And the defense respects Redick's shooting ability so much that they end up being too physical with him on that one.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he nails the 3rd. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Redick with the 3. Count it. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out. .104 left in the fourth. Collison with the screen on Ginobili. Gasol against Cousins. Lets a floater go.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
Aldridge the pass to Leonard. Gasol trying to free himself up. Money!
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
High post Cousins. Low block shot. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, talk about staying poised under pressure. Calm Cousins doing work late.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
"19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gay. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When Rudy Gay is on like he is now, there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Kept alive. The kick out to Collison. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's James. Oh, that was terrific.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now here's Sullinger over Love, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, he's just that good, guys. Sometimes even the best defense can't slow him down.
Here's LeBron. Oh!
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Here's Sullinger. That one, no good. Great D that time from Love. Inside. And Love throws it down.
Embracing the spotlight, Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
Now here's Joseph. Down low. Sullinger passes to Joseph. Powell kicks to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. And the 3 off target. And so they foul intentionally. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed.
Here's Hudrick. He's covered by Watson. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now, here's Meeks.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Here's Marjanovic. Orlando grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Meeks with it. Harris is there. Lasagna, the pass to Meeks. Watson with it. He's guarded by Hudrick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lasagna with the ball. Moore's there. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 6. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the triple. It counts. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Matthews finds Williams. Matthews, a screen on Gordon. Here's Nowitzki. Back to Williams. Bogut sets a screen for Williams. Shot clock at 6. Gordon inside. He's against Williams. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Houston with a big group substitution here. Anderson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Reza comes in for K.J. McDaniels. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thank you, David. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .44 seconds left in the game.
Really tough to stop Darren Williams.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
To the paint, here's Bogut. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. Rockets. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Harden against Williams. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Beverly for three. Can't knock in the three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Mbamute against Hayward. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Utah. Gobert with a screen on Mbamute.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hayward against Mbamute. Hayward passes to Gobert. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow. Talk about stepping up. Gobert seizing the moment.
The Clippers call timeout. For the Clippers, Jordan, he's checked in for Spates. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Utah also making some changes. Hood comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Hill in for Johnson.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Hayward. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. And Favors kicks to Hood. Pass to Hill. Paul with the steal. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic. Lure comes in for Tobias Harris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Ben Udrih. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Ish Smith.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And that one drops.
And like a certain baseball legend, this Reggie Jackson is nailed in the clutch.
Now here is Dellavedova. And it's Monroe at the elbow. Over Lure. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closer. To the inside. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Dellavedova. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And what a take by Jackson. And he's almost automatic at the line, so you might as well add that next one.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Dellavedova with the ball. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Henson, a screen on Jackson. And stolen by Drummond. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Parker outside. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Timeout, Pistons. And the Pistons with possession here. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many
DeRozan against Oubre. Outside Lowry. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 20 points for DeMar DeRozan.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor. A fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
Now here's Wall. Smith sets the pick for Wall. On the clock. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Here is Wall. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. It's stolen by Valanciunas, and he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Jared Sullinger, and it's Ross in for Powell. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout, Wizards.
Start it.
Pass to Morris, back to Beal. The kick out to Wall, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Something you notice about Pascal Siakam is his work ethic. This young man will work hard to earn opportunities and then work harder to make the most of them.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Washington.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pass to Wall. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth. Zubac, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. Over Cephalosha. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Howard dishes to Schroeder to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got 38 points.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Now here's Kobe. Screen by Zubac. Here's Bryant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Kobe's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Hawks. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they needed that one. Just a big-time basket.
Kobe against Cephalosha. Here's Kobe. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Schroeder. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Screen by Zubac. For three, Kobe. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Kobe has been sensational.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And the Hawks making a change here. Humphries checked in. And then for the Lakers, Julius Randle comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Dang in for Young. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. It's good!
Well, we know Kobe loves the high-stakes pressure moments, and he's unshakable when that's the case. Going to work, doing what he does.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's Kobe. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Zubac. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard. He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2 here. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. The third free throw, so he ends up going 2 of 3. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
The Knicks call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
So for the Rockets, Anderson comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Eric Gordon. .32 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Anthony to take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Timeout called. Rockets. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Anderson with the screen for Harden. He's off from 3. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Harden finds Anderson, takes it inside. The tray. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Knicks call time. Here's Anthony. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Cousins, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Green kicks to Fournier. Right with it. Now Lawson defending.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout, Sacramento. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Jody Meeks in for Wright. And the Kings also making a change. Aflalo's checked in. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
The Magic called timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Watson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. It's off.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Collison with it. Pass to Cousins. Back to Collison. It's stolen by Watson. And now Orlando on the break.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And last season marked the end of an era with multiple NBA legends, Greg, announcing their retirement.
Yeah, Garnett, Duncan, and Bryant all decided to move on after each playing 19 or more seasons. These guys defined a generation in our first ballot Hall of Famers. We'll miss watching them perform, that's for sure.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Aflalo. Pass to Tolliver. Right side, Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Watson surveying the D. Vucevic a screen on Collison. Ibaka with the ball. Fournier passes to Watson. 6 to shoot. And Fournier kicks to Watson. Fires the 3. Fournier's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Aflalo outside. Pass to Gay. Cousins with a screen on Fournier. And that one's good by Gay.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Collison. Cousins finds Collison. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Vucevic a screen on Gay. Fournier gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Magic lead by 1.
That's Fournier's specialty, the long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Collison, the pass to a floater. Pass to Gay. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. The Magic called timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Meeks dishes to Watson. Vucevic against Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. And Vucevic kicks to Meeks. Fournier, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Collison. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Crucial basket for this team. He gave them a shot in the arm with that one.
Down low. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Vucevic.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
4-on-3 break. Over in the corner, Meeks. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Cousins. The fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
Here's Collison. Now here's Cousins. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so Orlando again turning it over. Timeout, Sacramento. Inside, Meeks with the steal. Here's Watson. Count it!
No fear, no hesitation in these pressure situations from Watson. He doesn't mind stepping up when the game's on the line.
Timeout, Sacramento. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Collison looking around. Here's Cousins, and he can't bank that one in. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a three to force another overtime.
The three won't fall, and it's Cousins with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Here's Gay outside. Laces one from three.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Magic called timeout. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later. George against Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Hey, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Monroe. Parker comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Brogdon. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Henson, a screen on Teague. Pass to Giannis. Fade away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis against Young. And here is Turner. Lock at 6 to the inside. Outside Teague. 3-pointer. And Henson pulls it down. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Middleton, a screen on Teague. Fades back. A rebound by Young.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
He gets it in there.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Paul George making his last shot. Henson, a screen on Teague. Now here's Dellavedova. Teague covering, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Parker outside from deep. And no good that time. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams
Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. The shot, no good. Outside Conley. Now here's Roten. Pass to Kirilenko. The shot's good. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
On the attack in a big-time way. Look at that effort from Kirilenko to get the big hoop.
Paul against Conley. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Not going to go that time. Clippers trail by 3. Paul outside. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, Paul's got them dropping right now for sure.
Conley scanning the floor. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph's checked in for Tony Roten, and Tony Allen subbed in for Chalmers. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Both free throws, good from Paul.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Allen, a screen on Paul. Pass to Randolph. Back to Conley. Allen kicks to Kirilenko. Memphis moving that ball around. Carter, the pass to Kirilenko. Clock at 4. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Clippers call timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Paul against Conley. Paul with the ball. To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continue. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Len. Yes!
Watch out, Anthony Davis has caught fire.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Jack. Bledsoe passes to Barbosa. Len sets a screen for Barbosa. No good on the triple. And there's the call on Chandler. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So for the Suns, Jared Dudley's checked in for Chandler. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in for Leandro Barbosa. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Evans, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Hield comes in for Jordan Crawford. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
The Suns call time. It's stolen by Hield, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
For 3, Bledsoe. The rebound by Hield. Here's Holiday. So New Orleans wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Mills. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Gobert. Burks with it. Hayward with the ball. He's covered by Leonard. Hayward kicks to Burks. Gobert with a screen for Burks. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Mills. Gobert against Leonard. To tie it up. No good. Moves back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And stolen by Gasol. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Green. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
A finish, and Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Green against Williams. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Curry with it. McGee is screen on Russell. Down low. McGee's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 8. Here's Williams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Varejao, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 10. .44 seconds left in the game. Williams against Green. Clarkson outside. Inside. Zubats, that's good.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Go. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time.
Hardaway against Beverly to take the lead. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Korver, a screen on Beverly. Back to Millsap. 6 to shoot. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's Beverly. Out to the right wing. Now McDaniels. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Over Hardaway. Dwight Howard pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Korver, a screen on Beverly. Millsap against Nene. To the paint. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Dwight Howard getting a little tricky there, pulling the man with the pump fake and able to draw the foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called. Rockets. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Beverly for 3. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And here's Schroeder. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here's Harden. To the middle. Nene down low. He's guarded by Howard. Nene against Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beverly. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. And over the last decade, we've seen the pace of play increase steadily. Clark, why are teams now looking to push the tempo?
You know, that's a good question, Kevin. I mean, we know that early offense usually is more efficient. And maybe we should ask why teams weren't doing it sooner. But I like the idea of attacking early because, again, you typically get higher quality shots that way. Boy, I like the calmness of Ariza near the basket. I mean, really good at staying focused, even when the defense is all over.
Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder surveying the floor to the inside. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut back down to 2 at those points for Millsap. 27 points for Paul Millsap. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Harden. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Making sure they got the bucket with that extra effort.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Ariza outside. Pass to Nene. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Nene setting the pick for Harden. A 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here is Cephalosha. Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Harden. Schroeder against Harden, and it's good for 2. He's got 27.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Timeout called. Rockets. And so here is Houston. They lead by 1. Harden bounce pass. Nene against Howard. Back to Harden. Drives to the hoop. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Nene. That one misses. Excellent D from Howard. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Schroeder against Harden. Millsap a screen on Harden. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and they take the lead. Schroeder's got 29.
So often playing the role of a setup man, Schroeder has been finishing plays tonight.
Nene with the screen on Schroeder. And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Schroeder against Harden. Howard with a screen on Harden. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. They get it back. Howard lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Harden against Schroeder. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Ariza finds Anderson. Houston moving it around. Nene. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Here's Schroeder. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It falls!
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Timeout called. Rockets. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
Shot from the inbound. Good!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Here is Korver. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Millsap lives for moments just like this. Calm, cool, collected, taking huge shots when the game is tight.
Timeout called. Rockets. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Beverly the pass to Ariza. Anderson kicks to Harden. Puts up a deep three. No good from three-point territory. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so the we've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Lillard. Count it, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. At the elbow, Randolph. Over Aminu. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Randolph.
Well, what a basketball IQ Randolph has. I mean, he's got a really good understanding of when to take these kinds of shots.
There's Lillard. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Clutch play for sure. Comes up big right there.
Lillard against Conley. Randolph in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Zach Randolph drops them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession lead.
Lillard against Conley. Good!
Boy, just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And here is Conley. 36 seconds left to play here in the 4th. From downtown, C.J. McCollum with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. The first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
The Grizzlies call timeout. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's in!
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Memphis making a change here. Kirilenko's checked in. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Lillard against Conley. From past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And stolen by Gasol. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
Hayward outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Hayward outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on charge. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow. Talk about stepping up. Gobert seizing the moment.
Now McConnell. Down low. Embiid. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Hayward.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hill against McConnell. Pass to Embiid. Rodriguez outside. Over Gobert. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Hayward against Covington. Hayward with the ball. To the paint. Here's Favors. Can't cash in. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, here is Hill. Well, you look back, Clark, at that Warriors against Cavs final we just had. Can any matchup top that one? It was spectacular.
I can't add anything to that, Kevin. Spectacular, fantastic, historic, iconic. It was a series for the ages. LeBron getting revenge and bringing a title to my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio.
Now here's Embiid. Outside for Rodriguez. Pass to Covington. Clock at 4. Here's Embiid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Hood will bring it up for Utah. Overtime still getting started here. Just about a minute in. It's Hill on the wing. Inside, Covington with the steal. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. That puts them in the lead. McConnell's got the first basket here in overtime for Philadelphia.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Hill kicks to Hayward. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hood for 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 1.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Saric passes to Covington. Back to Saric. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. McConnell against Hill. And the shot goes down. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Hill. Pass to Hayward. Outside Hood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hood against Rodriguez. Saric just screen on Hood. Rodriguez kicks to Saric. The 76ers need to get off a shot from deep three-point territory. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Reset.
He makes the first of 3, and that will put them up by 2. The second one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And So he's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And how often do we see it, guys? Close games might be determined by who has the most success at the line, and that was big time there going 3 for 3.
Now here's Hayward to the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And now Philadelphia on the break. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gobert dishes to Favors. Took him no time at all on that one. That's 12 points for Derek Favors.
With the game as tight as it is, big points there.
To the inside, here's Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Big shot by a big man. Embiid loves being the go-to guy in these spots.
Hayward against Covington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Hill against McConnell.
And you get the sense that Embiid likes creating contact. He seems fearless.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And the young big fella from Cameroon is special. Embiid's combination of size and scoring ability just doesn't come around very often.
Now here's Hayward. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Inside, here's Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid!
It is obvious Embiid wants to be the guy in these moments.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Favors passes to Hill. Covington with the steal. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Put on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Hill against McConnell. Pass to Ingles. Takes the three. The shot misses. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Mahinmi, and Porter subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And he is unable to get the second one.
The muscle Nene brings on both ends, man, he knows how to use it too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
Now here's Harden. Back to Nene. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Nene's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
And those interior baskets, they don't always come easy.
Washington again turning it over. And the Rockets with possession here. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Beal with it. Picked up by Nene. Anderson against Wall. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Pass to Blair, and here's Wall. And the rejection by Harden. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Barea against Russell. He nails it, and we're tied up.
This is why you never quit and never give up. An opening could be just around your corner.
Now here's Barea. Over Russell. Here's Nowitzki. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Matthews. Williams kicks to Clarkson. Screen by Zubac.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Barea. Pass to Matthews. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside for Barea. Clock is at 3. Over Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Absolutely fearless. Barea doesn't hold back, and now he's headed to the foul line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Lakers making a change here. No luck that time either. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, what I like about Randall is he gives you a different skill set. I mean, a physical forward who can also knock down threes. He can pass it a little bit. He's got a nice all-around game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here is Anderson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. .11 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And you see ways in which D'Angelo Russell can up his game. But what's promising is that he seems committed to reaching his full potential.
Nowitzki outside. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. Bryant passes to Russell, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost
that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. .127 left in the fourth. George against Saric. There's the three. George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. There's Embiid. Embiid beaten. Good defense.
Big shot by a big man. Embiid loves being the go-to guy in these spots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both teams making some changes here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called. 76ers.
Guard it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. George double teamed. Turner passes to Young, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Pass to Embiid. Turner with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're down by 7. Here's what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's McConnell. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. And here's Covington from the arc. It's not going to go for him. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some